follow, this is Tremont. This goes right by Boston Common, the oldest part of the city. But by the early, mid-20th century, this is called Scollay Square, which I know at least a couple people know all about. This is kind of like the Red Lake district of Boston, right? I wish I had pictures of this. It was incredibly, it was like just crowded with people and streets and saloons and other kinds of illicit activity. So part of the goal when the group got together to build a new city hall was also to get rid of Scollay Square. So this was as much a building project as a demolition project. It was about tearing down, getting rid of all that was Scollay Square. And that's why you get this IFA federal courthouse building, and you get that. So that's the federal courthouse, and this is offices, and the city hall. It's all part of the same project of getting rid of the slums of Scollay Square. Okay, and the setting also, maybe I'll turn over to David, is you are coming from the common, but heading down towards the water. So you've got the site is actually a really difficult site right here. These streets heading down towards the north end. You see, there's the Old North Church, Paul Revere, Old North Church, and obviously the harbor just beyond where Faneuil Hall is, that old red brick building, one of the key sites of the Revolution. That was almost at the waterfront. Those warehouses we're going to get down to were right next to the water, much closer than it is today. And so you had a fairly steep decline down to the water from here. So that was one of the key problems that the architects faced.
I think a couple of other things. I think